Look, it's the sun. Yes, it's the morning of day 11. It's cool a bit, but the sun is out and blue skies. I'm just leaving the shelter, Tri-Corner shelter, and heading off for the day. Um, Today, I can go a little over 7 miles to the first shelter, or 14 to the second shelter. Then 3 miles beyond that is the end of the Smoky Mountains. So got about 17, 18 miles to go to finish the Smokies, and that's where my trip ends, this section. So either way, tonight coming up will be my last night in the Smokies, because I'll either do 14 and 3, or I'll do 7 today and 10 tomorrow. So looks like it's going to be a gorgeous day, unless there's some crazy storm blowing in, and you never know. Up here it can change real quick. But a little up and then lots of down. Right now I'm at an elevation of 6,000 feet, and where the Appalachian Trail ends, where the trail leaves the Smoky Mountains, is at about 1,500 feet. So between today and tomorrow, that's a drop of 4,500 feet. So there's some little ups, but mostly it's down, down, down to cross under Interstate I-40, and that's where the Smoky Mountains ends. So a beautiful 11th day start. It is Saturday, May 2nd. Try to get a signal out. I haven't been able to get a signal out for the past couple days to text my wife and let her know I'm still alive. But as far as I know, I am. So I will hike on and enjoy this absolutely beautiful day that the Lord has made. About a mile in. Check out nice views. Starting to clear up, fog's lifting today. Saw a deer up trail of me. Not sure if I'll be able to catch him. Gonna try. Two and a half miles in on the trail for today. Really starting to clear up. Beautiful views. See some little homes or towns and a few roads down there. Don't know what they are, of course. But I guess I'm looking pretty much north here from the ridge. Onward we go. Well, I almost walked right past this. I'm a few miles in for the day. I'd read on the map that there's a plane crash site, and I'm walking along. I just happened to see something shiny and glance over to one side, and you can see some of the wreckage of the plane crash here and down in there. Shreds of metal really kind of littering the side of the mountain. I don't know the story, but certainly is a plane crash here. Okay, it's about 1:30, and I'm about 6.5 miles in. Just wanted to show you, this is another great example of a ridge walk. You got downhill to the right of you and downhill to the left of you. Pretty sure that's still North Carolina on the right and Tennessee on the left. And just walk right down the ridge on top of the mountain. Pretty cool. It is a gorgeous day. Probably the nicest weather since the day I hit Clingman's Dome. So definitely a nice change, nice and warm. Coming up on the first shelter here within a mile. Stop for lunch and then decide whether I go on or stay there. See if I can check a weather report somehow. I've been able to get a couple of texts in and out, but data's been hard to connect to. So onward. Whoops, where's that button? There you go. Okay, well, I stopped for lunch at Cosby Shelter, Had a great lunch, got into a real good conversation with a bunch of neat folks, some older campers, um, bunch of the trail potheads went ahead to the next shelter, and I decided not to camp with them tonight. So I'm going to stay here at Cosby, get a good night's sleep, enjoy the company of these fun people. And it's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful camp spot. So I'll enjoy my last night on the trail here, and then hike down tomorrow. I called and moved my shuttle from Monday morning to Sunday night. So the people at Standing Bear Farm are gonna bring me to Asheville Airport tomorrow, Sunday night, and I'll grab a hotel. So one more night on the trail, but my battery is down to 57% and my backup battery is drained. This will be my last video for today, but wanted to give a quick show around this really neat place and some of the things I haven't shown. There's a little tent camping area here, and up ahead here are the bear cables. That's where you hang your food at night, so the bears don't get it. And there is a sign in the shelter that they've had injuries and death from bear in this area, so that's encouraging. What's funny is then it says